not blowing cold air. So we're assuming it's blowing some air. The indoor fan is running, but it's not cold. It could be low on Freon. The outdoor compressor could be shut off. Now the outdoor unit, if people see the fan running, well, that doesn't necessarily mean the compressor is running also. In the outdoor unit, there's a fan motor and there's a compressor, and the compressor is what pumps the Freon. Well, if you look outside and you see the fan motor running, really go out there and grab a Freon line and see if you feel it move, vibrating, see if the compressor is pumping. If the compressor is not pumping, you're not going to have it's not going to be blowing cold air. If everything's running, if the compressor's running and the indoor fan's running, the outdoor fan's running, it could just be low on Freon if it's not blowing cold air. If the coil is frozen up, so again, if it's low on Freon, that can cause the indoor coil to freeze up, or if the indoor fan stops. Now at that point, you wouldn't feel any air at all. But if the indoor fan's running and you don't feel air, a lot of times that's a frozen coil. And basically, once there's a layer of ice on the coil, no air can go through that coil. So you'll feel it'll be very low airflow through the vent, and it won't really be that cold at all. Even though there's ice on the coil, it's not cold. If you're getting lots of cold air in the basement and upstairs is not getting very much cold air at all now, it's normal for the upstairs to be warmer, hot air rises. But there are dampers most of the time on the main ductwork down in the basement, and you can adjust those dampers for winter, for heating and cooling season. A lot of the new systems have a variable speed blower in them, and they can actually ramp up. The new thermostats are also a lot smarter, so they can tell if it's taking longer to cool the house on these really hot days. There are single stage AC units and two-stage AC units. Well, if it's a 100-degree day and your house is hot, there's a chance it got wired up wrong when it was installed and it could not be going into the second stage. So when it goes into first stage, that's really only about 75% capacity. And it could run at 75% capacity most of the summer, probably 90% of the summer. On those really, really hot days, it needs to go into 100% capacity. If there's a thermostat problem, that's either gonna be the system is not gonna be running, like it's set to cool and set to auto, and let's just say nothing's coming on. That could be a control problem. So basically, the outdoor unit's not coming on. Let's say the indoor fan comes on, but the outdoor unit's not coming on. If the indoor fan comes on and the outdoor unit's not running, then that's a control problem. And that definitely, you'll have air blowing through the vents, but it won't be cold air because your outdoor unit is not running at all. So you've got a problem at that point. It could be a thermostat, it could be a circuit board in the furnace.